geared up and ready to go into this fourth game. Can JL make it happen as our eyes go straight to them, and they are hunting on to JJH. It's fists versus a few weapons here. JL have been able to pick up a spear onto VVV, chasing JJH underground at this point, looking to come down, not actually fully committing to the fight. I think they realize this could go a little bit hairy for them, a little bit dicey, but it looks like they actually may still think about going for the turnaround as Morin keeping the pressure up on to VVV here, opening up immediately onto TXJ, loses a massive chunk of HP, hasn't got that armor to really eat anything here as VVV coming in for a scale rush, not going to connect onto anything. The Sandstorm breaks down immediately and TXJ has gone down. VVV putting some damage onto Chilui, but he's unable to really make it connect as this could just be JL having a rough start to this one. He's coming in trying to get some damage off, but the Sandstorm is just being a nuisance. The parry to the kill to the Dragon's Rush. What the hell has VVV done? JL have turned it around. Chilui on the run. They even get the revive off. A 3-kill start. Brutal play from JL.
VVV, the carry, absolutely monstrous. That was very, very nicely done. The spear bonk coming in and absolutely obliterating that Kurumi's health bar. Just, that was so unbelievably well played. Fighting at the very edge of that Sandstorm, just dipping in and out, spacing it very, very well. Lovely to see. Wolves heading on over to Celestra, it seems. It looks as though they went and got a bunch of money from that little money spot. Or perhaps J-Team did, I'm not too sure. Because J-Team is sitting on 10,000. Looks as though they may have split it between the two teams. And they didn't fight, as both teams have full blue armor, but no kills under their belt just yet. J-Team looking to go over to this Firefly area. They might end up running into JL, but JL, that was very, very nicely done. I think it was F3 that they're running on that Viper. The F3 does so much in these early fights, considering how much damage it really does. And then on top of that, it negates a lot of the healing potential, not only from your teammates healing, but also from the Soul Blooms. As your Soul Bloom, you know, if you get hit by that F3 and you have managed to get a kill onto an enemy team member, and you look to pick up the Soul Bloom, it's not going to heal anywhere near as much, like almost nothing in comparison to what it would normally heal. So that kind of fight turning potential is negated quite a lot by that F3. And hey, I mean, the silence is also extremely helpful, especially in these situations where you have the Fireflies. You know, if you manage to get that silence onto the one person that did manage to pick up the Fireflies, prevent them from ulting early enough, etc., etc. There's lots of value to be had in these choices, and it's nice to see that. I think there's more variety when it comes to these certain characters' ability choices than there is in the actual choices of the characters themselves. Because so one thing that was, I think, is making it feel really samey now is that before we would see the monk comms come out on one map and then we'd see all the Takeda comms come out on the Firefly map, so it would feel slightly different. Like one game would feel different from another, but at the moment there's sort of a bit of everything in every single lobby or in every single game. I think that's kind of why it feels like this, perhaps. But anyway, we've got BWG scrapping it out over to the eastern side of the map, the very coast, scrapping it out against GG. Is GG going to be able to capitalize on their ultimates, on their ultimate utilization? It's going to be a little difficult. The terrain doesn't really allow for Ferrier to get all that much value. He does manage to get two turret shots. Sleepwalker taking the brunt of that. Baige getting a little bit low, trying to get out of that precarious situation, not having any armor, but he's going back in anyway. But used his ultimate. LXM, and he eats the huge scale rush from Baige, that blue pulse sword. Oh my lord, the dreadful whale coming out as well from Axio, WBG Axio, but he gets the dagger parried away from him. But it doesn't look as though it's going to matter. WBG is going to come out on top, taking down GG. And GG, again, not having a good showing. Unfortunately, they all get taken down. They did already have 2 kills, but it's not looking too hot for them. But Wolves managing to come in, pick up a kill for themselves, not too bad. It's all salvageable. It's all salvageable.
Yes,
as long as you don't rage res, you're chilling.
Unless you lose all your eyes. Keep in mind, right now, JL
what's that icon?
They died. But how? There's no full damage in this game, but that looks like a full damage.
That looks like full damage, doesn't it? What?
Hey, chat,
he just fell over.
Can you guys let us know what that is? I do not know what that icon is. We'll find out.
No, but he's right there. There's Godley. He's alive. Huh? I'm so confused. Yeah, none of them have revives. I'm very confused as to what that icon meant. I'm not gonna lie.
I've never seen that one in my life.
It looked like from those films, the little like outline on the floor of where somebody was murdered or something.
Someone was murdered here, see? I can do old timey detective easy.
Yeah, she.
Someone was murdered. JL getting himself in a fight versus JJH. Immediately, Viper ultimate is popped. Can they make the connection with it is the real question, as Godly finds himself pinned against the wall, getting a lot of damage thrown into him, is able to survive it somehow. VVV putting a little bit extra damage in, but they find themselves going down. Blinked out to safety. The blind date realized that was not going well. Kutaruba, get out to safety. Oh, that was nasty.
He did not look like his pictures.
Got catfished.
Catfished, getting out immediately. It looks like Wolves has managed to isolate JJH Moran, getting hit by that Tessa ultimate as well, dropping down the Moonbane. They're going to look to try and capitalize on their Moonbane purchase, but I don't think it's going to work for them all that well, as they kind of needed somebody to be to act as bait for the enemy team to he's on his own. It doesn't look as though that happened. So the Moonbane may have just gone to waste, but they are forcing JL into the zone here. JL having lost their... I think they lost their armor, but they may have just gone back in and found some more. I'm not too sure. But the V1 coming out, I think that's V1 coming out from Viper. The Tessa ultimate is not going to prevent them from getting collapsed on. It looks as though JL may be out for the count for the moment. All three members getting taken down. I think there's somebody usage of Rebirth Charm. Wait, what? Okay, so somebody's bought the Rebirth Charms. All right, okay. I was confused for a second. I thought, this is them rezzing somewhere or no? But no, it looks as though JL is. They did have rezzes. I can't see them on the map though for some reason.
They might just be off screen right now.
Oh no, wait! At the very bottom, very bottom,
yeah,
you can see them. Yeah, there they are. And then Wolves as well, going up into the zone. WBG going into the Rumble Gang. You know what? It's quite funny. The name of this Takeda, Baige, this actually does mean something. For those of you at home who don't know what this means, Baige is essentially the term given to the act of dying without using your ultimate in Chinese, essentially. You die for free. That's what that means. Baige means dying for free.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
The freeze! That was absolute. They thought they were out of it, and then they get double freeze. They do turn it around, though. Wonderful one so far in the trade. Revenge, looking for revenge. Throwing down that ultimate, trying to connect on to the members of TE, but Bo is being juggled around by them. But in comes the slices from Revenge, doing a whole lot of damage. Everyone's just going to go for the heal up. Bo gets that first move back as well, so he's going to get a big heal up. Leo uses the wind wall charges to get him some free armor back. Alliance have full healed, and now TE getting jumped onto. The F teleporting in from Revenge. Leo finds himself caught in the knock-up, loses all of his armor immediately, tries to dash back down with that staff, but gets opened up onto by Revenge, who takes him down easy as you like. So well played. Gonna make sure Vilian comes back. They don't want to be going down. The Tessa Charm thrown out by LYD though onto Bo. They're just keeping Tessa going. LYD 1 versus 2. Can they pull the miracle off? They both find themselves caught out, but Revenge keeps LYD off his teammate. They are so low. LYD 1 versus 2. Takes out one. Can he do the other? Yes, he can. TE, what an outplay!
Oh my lord. LYD with the clutch, ladies and gentlemen. on earth did I just witness the pulse sword shenanigans, turning it left and right? Oh, that is so sad to see. I can't remember which the Alliance Yoto jumping. Never jump against pulse sword and greatsword, because if you get caught by that horizontal, they can follow up with the vertical and you just get obliterated. Never jump, because it really can screw you over. You can occasionally just jump out of the way of the hitbox, but if you mistime it even slightly, you're in for a very nasty surprise. Just as TELYD was just in for a very nasty surprise just here. He gets taken down in a 3v1 situation, unfortunately not able to stay alive, but his teammate, his Uber, has come in and saved him from a rough date. But OUG and BBE scrapping it out over here just east of Sunwing's Rest. SS grappling it away, grappling around, trying to get this stagger onto BBE's Roy Shishi, but he's staying alive. The healing coming out from that zipping from BBE's Snack finding that armor swap as well. Very nicely done. And just stay on the move, delaying so much, managing to mitigate a lot of the value from OUG's ultimate. Snack with a beautiful parry, but he instantly gets griefed by his teammate. Unfortunately, SS getting bounced around, having to pull out another weapon from his inventory, but it is a purple spear, so he's not too bad. And a beautiful parry coming out onto Ibin, the double hold parry. Very, very nice. OUG, it's looking cooked. Oh, he gets the double silence as well onto BBE. SS just doing an excellent job here, staying alive, getting all those grapple staggers, doing an extremely good job. We also missed Yang. I didn't even notice, but we missed Yang completely. We didn't even see it. J Team scrapping it out. Fight, yeah, J Team managed to win themselves a Realm of Yang. Nice to see, finally. And EWG, apparently. EWG and J-Team, two of the teams lurking at the very bottom of the leaderboard, managing to find value in the Realm of Yang here. J-Team XLY. Can he hit the shot? Oh! It's one! Can he hit 14? I don't think he can. He's not even looking. He's going for... He's trying to save his teammate who's on 1 HP, but it doesn't. There it is. There it is. JT managing the clutch up, not losing their buff just yet, but it doesn't really matter. It's only got 40 seconds on it anyway. OUG now fighting against XCG. Xiaonan getting taken down really reasonably low, but he does have that Karumi circle, popping it. Nai HQ getting that heal up, having been taken down reasonably low himself. He does have one last charge on that Fiorin. He does use it, but doesn't get all that much value. OUG taken down extremely low, wisped immediately, having exited that Ferrier mech, not able to use their ultimate, the Yotohime ultimate, going to waste, and unfortunately for them, they get taken down, but XCG are going to stay alive. XCG having that Yang depletion. Yeah, they did have Yang depletion. I wasn't sure for a second, but yes. They did, in fact, have that Yang depletion, and they're going to be able to cleanse it. JJH coming in, spotting them out, going shopping. They have a decent amount of money, potentially looking to get some of these Soul Jades before the next Realm of Yang comes along. TELYD finding that Rebirth Charm for their Viper as well. I think that might be all of them now. We've seen quite a few being picked up. I'm not sure how many there are total, but I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, we're getting the res.
Oh,
that's so sad.
The saddest thing I've ever seen. He timed out at the worst time.
That's so sad.
Second Realm of Yangs have spawned up. We missed the first ones, but we are going to see the second one, providing somebody joins WBG inside of here.
Indeed.
Right now, honestly, looks like no one's particularly interested. GG. Very quiet day from them, and a continuation of that in this game. Only 2 kills, so they may be looking to play a little bit more for the late game. There is a portal to the side of them, but they genuinely seem to have no interest in getting their hands on that. one thing I was thinking about, because you were talking at the beginning of the day about some of the changes coming in to how you're going to be able to buy armor from the shops. Like, money is going to be such a bigger deal going forwards, because at the moment I think a lot of people save their money for rebirth charms. Typically it used to be Soul Jade rerolls, but now it's more like rebirth charms and then occasionally Soul Jade rerolls later on in the day. Might have to hold that thought though, because GG have found VVV from the side of JL, and they're looking to punish him on his lonesome. No way he's gonna be able to survive this one unless this is a bloody miracle coming out. He's able to put some space between them, but down he goes. LXM takes him out.
JL.
That's JL done.
They are indeed done. But more on what you were talking about. So you are right. The money is going to be going crazy. You're going to need quite a lot of it. But the way they're compensating for that is that now, as the game progresses onwards, the later on in the game, the more money you will get for killing somebody. So you can get like tens of thousands of Darktide coins for just killing one person, which is rather ridiculous. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work. I haven't had the opportunity to go into the test server myself yet, but there is a lot of changes to do to the money and how much you get for eliminating players. But here we are on the replay. BWG BBE. It's very back and forth. Nothing's really happened.
Yeah,
I feel
it is.
like.
All
the parry coming out though.
Lovely
but
parry.
he sends it the other way for some reason.
Wait, did Roy Shishi take the fan? I think Roy Shishi took the fan.
I think he just grabbed it. What is going on? Wait, what was that?
Oh no, he has the fan. Okay, picked it up.
It looks like he teleported into the suplex. Oh, a WBG. They did take down Snack here. But Baige. Oh, and the parry coming out, but not capitalized on, unfortunately. But it doesn't really matter. It is a 3v1 situation. Right, oh no, he had Mortal Defiance. No, that's so sad. It's always a feels bad when you get your Mortal Defiance wasted in Yang.
I'm wondering, as we move later on, once the changes come in with the shop, if we start to see more and more teams kind of gatekeeping shops to kind of punish those who don't get their gear together early, and are looking to put it together last minute. Because as the circle shrinks, the amount of shops will also shrink with it.
So there's one thing that's also kind of interesting is that there's a limited number of armors, I think, and things that you can buy from the shop total. So like you can't.
Oh wait, they're
like
shared.
It's like the rebirth charms. They're shared between everybody. So it might be that certain people will just speed run all to try and get as much money as possible early on, and then buy everything out of the shop as early as possible. But to get that much money is going to be ridiculous because some of these things cost like 30,000 Darktide coins for an armor or a gold armor. Like you can buy gold armor out of the shop as well. You can buy.
That's going to be like money spot's going to be a super high value spot now.
Yeah, absolutely. Even more so than it already is. Yeah, like it's one of the really cool things though as well is that each game. So the shop also allows you to buy specific Soul Jades like Phoenix Blast and Dragon-like Might.
So it's not random anymore.
So there is the random one. There's the random one that you can gamble on, or there is the specific one that you can buy. So if you see one that you want specifically, you can buy that specific Soul Jade. However, it seems as though they change every round. So it's not the same every round, obviously. So one game it might be that you can buy Mortal Defiance and Stormstride, and one game it might be that you can buy Phoenix Blast and Merciless Havoc or something like that. Which is very cool, and I like that because it sort of adds flavor to individual lobbies. But J-Team here in the realm of Yang, the dreadful whale after the blue horizontal, just absolutely decimating him, but it's equalized here. Lee getting taken down extremely low, trying to survive, and he does manage it. The dreadful, oh my
Dreadful
Lord.
Whale is the most satisfying Soul Jade in the game. I like nothing can change my mind on that. It's so satisfying to watch someone hit it. It might not be satisfying to get hit by. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's really not.
If you're using it or you're watching someone use it, it is so unbelievably satisfying to see someone get caught in it.
I agree.
There's something about it. But yeah, no, against if you get hit by Dreadful Well, it's just like, well, this is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll just watch myself die.
Yeah, I'll just take my hands off the keyboard, I guess.
Exactly. But do you want to know something else that's also really, really interesting about the upcoming changes? Soul Blooms now will have a timer.
That
so they
changes Realm of Yang quite a lot.
Yeah, it does. So
that
now
really
they last for 2 minutes and then they expire. So a team can't just kill a team at the beginning of the game, leave the Soul Blooms, and then have them there for later on. You have, if you want to have a Soul Bloom before Realm of Yang, you have to kill them and leave that Soul Bloom there within like maybe 30 seconds of that Yang. You know, maybe even less. It would have to be within 10 seconds of going into the Realm of Yang, because then you go into the Realm of Yang, 15 seconds until it actually starts, as long as somebody else goes in immediately, and you're met with a fight. And then you have to kill that, or like, let's say you lose and you're in a losing position, you have to lose within that 2-minute timer to then be able to get out of the Realm of Yang, go to the res spot, the rebirth altar, and then go to the Soul Bloom. It's going to be really, really tough to actually capitalize on having left a Soul Bloom, because they just won't be there long enough. So it's going to mean that Realms of Yang are now a much bigger gamble. They're much, much bigger of a risk. So you actually have to be very confident going in. You have to be stacked to the teeth, you know. Otherwise, it's a massive risk.
But I do think I actually kind of like that change, because I think
I kind of like it too.
The reason Realm of Yang was so good was because it did speed the lobby up. I think people have figured out with either using the the rebirth charms or the Soul Bloom kind of cheese, let's call it. They've been able to stall out and then mitigate the losses of taking a Realm of Yang. So now it's more like, is it going to be worth taking? You have to have a thought process on it. So I kind of mess with it. I think it's quite cool. Anyway, we talked a lot about what's coming and not what's happening. Let's turn our attention back.
Then again, there's not all that much happening currently.
It's been a relatively chill one. WPG getting 10 kills, though, just after I smack-talked them in the pre-game. I would still stand by it. They have been a very disappointing team for a long time. Them getting these 10 points, very, very nice. This actually should, after this game, with multipliers and things, clear them of 5-2-1, moving that qualification spot down a little bit more. JL probably kicking themselves about this one. They could have had the 4-stack games, but they unfortunately were not able to. And they go out with barely any points put together. It's
and Wolves has overtaken them as well. Wolves have overtaken them, and now we're in
7 kills.
Contention. Yeah, contention for the top spot here. There are only, what is that, 7 points behind GG, and OUG is actually out this round, and GG is the one that's still alive.
Yeah,
it's going back and forth. GG and OUG, although GG hasn't had the best first 3 games, they're in a position to do reasonably well here. There's still a bunch of kills to be had. 24 people alive, excluding them. That's 21 potential kills, although I highly doubt they'll get 21 kills from now. But especially considering that they're getting pressured over here. CJS forced to go into that mech, having been charmed by the Tessa ultimate. CJS about to be pulled out of that milk. What? The mech as well. The milk.
A glass of milk.
A milk. A nice cold glass of milk. 3-3-0. Didn't drink his milk. He's been taken down. CJS and LXM are going to have to try and find an opportunity to resurrect their teammate. But it is in possibly one of the worst spots to die, on the cliff side, where everybody on the other side of the cliff can see you, and everyone below and above can just rain fire or grapple up and interrupt that resurrection. So it's going to be a tall order. Oh, Godley! Fun and interactive, getting hit by the Moonbane. Gotta love it. WBG, though, charmed by this Tessa ult, and Wolves coming in with a Viper ultimate. Oh, no!
This is a big competition for Wolves as well, by the way. If they can take out WBG here, that is going to be them denying instant port out. That got a little bit too hairy. J-Team just on the mech outside. Looking to land some shots here. Zem breaking away from the likes of J-Team. like everyone's going to take a little bit of a backseat, a little bit of a chill moment. Remember, Wolves, they need to beat out WBG if they want to take this game as the MVP. Godly from JJH goes down to the Bane's Breath off on the side, I believe. Oh, no, that was the zone. Got the name of it for a very second there. Going down to the zone, so they're going to get zoned out for the moment, as it does look like TE still trying to hold this high ground, just shooting down onto JJH, who are getting a lot of damage sunk into them. Are going to be able to keep that Kurumi Tether on them, so they're going to heal back up nice and comfortably at this point. GG holding a low ground, only got 2 members, and their Farah is the one who is down. So that safety insurance policy for your Yoto, unfortunately, out of the game. So you're going to have to play this very, very well to be able to hold on for now as WBG. They've lost their little house on the hill and now just going to be standing outside throwing the cannons up. The Wolves are pressuring them up so big here. Baige finds himself caught out by the Tessa Charm. Is he going to get connected onto? He's going on. Charm comes in. He's down. Wolves then able to secure that kill. They take down one of the key carries of the team contesting them the hardest right now. Tragic loss for them off that one, but Wolves making themselves 8 kills deep into this game. Feeling a lot more comfortable pushing forwards as GG now making their way up the side of the hill, trying to pressure themselves into a better position, into a better spot where they can hold more comfortably. Wolves now getting a little bit of damage put into them by the mech. Using the wind walls to buy themselves a little bit of space is J-Team quite happily holding this high ground. Remember, they got golden weapons to empower that mech more so as Inchalui jumps into J-Team, instantly regretting that one. Healing coming in, should be sitting quite pretty, although XLY getting a lot of damage thrown onto them. This is getting nasty. The transform is going to break out. XLY now found Chewy jumping into his area, going to zone him off from this high ground. 2 minutes left in the game for the circle to close as it is slowly moving towards them. Chalui does go down. Lil able to secure that kill for J-Team, putting 7 kills on the board for them, giving them a shot at climbing up the standings and making bi-weekly finals more of an achievable goal for them. We did see a Tesserol go a little bit wide there, but Wolves, ZK able to secure himself his 9th kill for the team, make that 10. They are taking down J-Team and JJH all at once. Beautiful kills lead here with a musket bullet.
Oh, beautiful parry.
EG
it didn't work.
Caught out by the parry, instantly zipped out by the Uber to safety. Wolves now using the Viper stun from Zem just to reclaim the higher ground. LYD finds himself caught out by the charm, and he is going to get absolutely melted here by Wolves as they secure themselves a 12 kill. EWG using the cannon to hold the high ground as this zone will be moving any second now, forcing everyone down onto that low ground. EWG 14 with the cannon just spraying the damage onto EG. EG healing himself back up, keeping himself alive for just a bit more in this game. He needs to find an opportunity to heal. Windwall so clutch coming in so that he can get the heal in as he's able to get some health back. We do see ZK go down though in the middle of this, and that's Wolves now down a player. They're going to be forced into the zone, gatekeeped out by XCG, who are able to secure themselves that kill. 1 minute left, and Wolves have one player standing in that game, and it is their Viper to try and clutch and get as many points put together for them as possible. WBG with 10 kills themselves also coming in, but down goes Zem, and that is Wolves eliminated from this lobby as GG move back up into 2nd place overall in the standings, holding fast right now. High ground still being held here by EWG, but you can see GG and EWG are pushing their way forward. But with the cannon coming in from 14, just absolutely obliterating the health bar, golden weapons, golden armor, all of the health they need to keep this mech standing for as long as possible. 14 switches mode into cannon, is now going to be forced off the high ground.
Oh, the bonk.
Next up, gets himself up, comes down with that bonk, like you said. Is just going to be holding up as long as possible. Wait for everybody in the group to come in for the slam, but isn't even going to go for it. Just continues to rail down with the cannon onto everybody. There's still 10 people left in such a tight circle. This is getting unbelievably close. The cannon fire for the mech will be timing out. Night HQ loses most of his armor, loses all of his armor, and most of his HP. He's going low. 14 now doing the work with the Yoto slash. EWG cashing in kills, but WBG.
Oh, but he doesn't stay alive.
It's gonna be XCG holding fast. Kakashi, last man standing. I don't know who won it.